Hi, my name is Morgan Henley, and I've chosen my stakeholder video task to be about the vision and mission of our school at Moulton Middle School. So it correlates with Standard 6, which is professional capacity of school and personnel. So this is the motto, vision, slogan for our school. Our mascot, we're the Moulton Middle School Red Devils. So it goes down, and each letter stands for something. The D stands for dedication, E stands for excellence, V stands for values, I is integrity, L is leadership, and S is service. And we encourage students to exceed expectations. Okay, so now we're going to go into our discussion about how that motto and vision of our school. So let's start with number one. How does the campus acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate those who implement strategies in support of the campus vision? Just kind of share your thoughts so we can feed off of each other.
Like the spelling bee, they announced the finalists and the winners, and that's acknowledging them for doing well, for exceeding expectations.
Okay.
We have an ongoing Facebook page where they celebrate and acknowledge teachers or students who, excel beyond expectations.
In our group meet, that's for the faculty, when our Scholars Bowl team does well, they announce their scores, whether they've done well or not, and they announce it, and people get to give feedback on their thoughts of it, and that encourages the Scholar Bowl's teachers just as much as the students when they find out about it. And then the students are announced on the intercom as well.
And I thought too about the motto that we have hanging in the hallway of the front entrance. I think that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day, because when they come in, they see that, and they can recognize that and know that they're going to be celebrated based on their behavior, and their accomplishments.
And as far as the accomplishments for teachers, we do Teacher of the Year. We've talked about acknowledging the students' accomplishments for teachers. We do that each year.
Awesome. All right, let's go to number 2, please. So how are these contributions and achievements effectively communicated to the staff, students, and community? I know we kind of hit on some of that with our Facebook and social media and announcements, recognizing those. Is anybody else?
Well, the yearbook will feature from the year people and anything else,
And the newspaper covers our activities and
like the local
the
newspaper.
local newspaper.
I thought about too those students that get to be an office aide. I could be wrong, but their contributions, their achievements has to earn them
That
that
spot.
position. I
Their
mean,
behavior has to earn them that position, because that is an honor when you see them. I've heard other students ask, well, how did you become an office aide? And it's often based on their behavior from the previous years.
They have to trust them. They
Yes.
trust them.
Yes.
And that communication comes through, we have the wall monitors as well as GroupMe for aside from the announcements and information you put there on Facebook.
number 3. So how does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as part of the learning experience to promote the vision of our school in any way, really?
They recently gave students who were at risk behavior-wise a second chance. Starting in January, a chance to clear the slate and start all over again.
And unfortunately, I had 2 students that failed my math class last year. And as a result of that, while that was happening, I could collaborate with my coworkers and find out how can I help them better understand the concepts. And we also have PST, our people support team, which they were in that program. But helping each other as professionals is a biggie for me. That helps me a lot.
Well, one vision too is like among ourselves, we collaborate and provide, like for example, in my classroom, a child that is on a very different level from the majority of the kids in that room, working with another teacher, we're providing that opportunity for someone who might be at risk in that class to be of assistance
To somebody.
to someone else, to boost them as far as academically and also boost that, that confidence in themselves.
And for our special needs community, we have the
Special
special buddies that
Yeah.
help with them.
And recently, I've been able to have an aide from the high school. It's her class, seventh period, so she comes over. And so she's like a mini-me, and she's helping the students with things that they don't understand.
Right. I thought too about when it said about risk taking and those maybe that not necessarily have failed academically, but failed on the behavior spectrum. I know last year's one of the special ed teachers would mentor, would kind of watch after a child throughout the day, and then, you know, maybe if they could change that around their behavior, then maybe they could fall into an office aide or get to be a teacher's aide, or, you know, kind of take a risk on them, but so that other kids would see that they've changed, you know, their vision around just as them as a whole person.
So we also have a gifted program, so our students that have been identified as gifted also get to attend the gifted program at least once weekly, which is for 2 or 3 hours.
We have band for those who maybe are not sports minded, but are, you know, have other ways to show their talent.
Awesome. Alright, 4. What processes are used in improving the morale which moves the campus toward the realization of the vision that we have for our students?
Well, in the summer, we have a team building workshop where we all get together and it's a relaxed day and just chill with each other.
Grade levels are given the opportunity to meet with each other during the summer and plan for the year ahead and share ideas.
And sometimes, not often, we have duty free lunch awarded to us. It's not very often, but you know how we love to eat and how we love to talk to each other.
Yeah.
And it's very nice to get to do that together.
Have an adult conversation.
Yes.
I thought about too, those were all good points for the teacher that I didn't think of, but I thought about how we celebrated the student success at the end of the last school year because our test scores were lower the year before. So we tried to pump them up and promote that by giving them a choice to go somewhere to celebrate that success and, you know, their achievement.
Sorry, for us as well, you know, as teachers, this is, you know, for academics, as far as behavior correlates with academics. You know, and we as teachers provide that quarterly reward through, you know, if they behave and they do what they're supposed to do within the classroom, they get to earn that spot in that reward period.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. So I'm glad you said that.
I think it's the same thing.
Alright, last one. Any other comments, discussions? No? Okay. Thank y'all so much for your time, I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.